the data integrity, or in other words, fixing my shit before I start working on the prototype. I wrote to myself a note and I completely forgot what I should do. Oh crap, I should have done this before I start the part. Oh well. So let's ignore this and try to do it in next part hopefully. I completely forgot what I should do. Oh yeah, here it is. So apparently whenever I add or save a frame, it doesn't save the last one. This is the accessory type, and we don't need to deal with accessory types now. We are dealing with the accessories. And this is accessory dependency. God, how many lines of this idiot code has become? So in here, we should do from 1 to 4 plus 1. Or in short, this. You gotta be kidding me. This thing live in a list, it seems. I'm not sure how how correct is this? Look at me, I can't even speak. Um, I don't want to use the word integrity in the same sentence of the integrity of the work. I was questioning the correctness of the sentence because it should start from 1, and if I said the maximum is 4, so it will go 1, 2, 3, 4. But it will add the frames from 1 to 4 and it will ignore 1. Yeah. Anyhow, hopefully this will help me somehow in the future to use number 0 somewhere as a temporary stuff or something. I don't know. Someday I will get so mad that I will delete everything and make it from 0. Start from 0. I knew starting from 1 will cause problems. So it is not in here, it is in here. So we should say from 1. And in loading, it should start from 1. And see how many crashes we will face. So let's add this, load it, and first crash. So, oh, the reinitializer maybe. What happened? Take it easy. Who the hell is this guy? Is the accessory, and it has exactly 4, but it didn't save number 4. And I thought I asked it to save number 4 in here when I said from 1 to the forum number, and this is the byte, and the byte from here. Let's go back to add. This is the question that keep hitting my head. Why did I start from 1 again? I completely forgot why. There is no freaking reason why I should use 1. Is it just because, say, if I want 4 frames, it will give me 4 frames from 1 to 4? And if this is the case, then it could solve in a different way. But because now I'm already there, I don't want to just start over. I really don't want to start over. I had enough of this. I wish if things work smoother sometimes, because this is going nowhere. I've been working on this for a while, and the progress is so freaking slow. Sometimes I need to praise the anger, I guess. So if he sent 4, and he start from 1, so he add 1, 2, 3, 4. Why the hell? Yes, flash on my face. And this is always the wrong class, this one. Why the hell? Oh, well, it will add 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Take the counts. That's the problem. Take the count. How much the count is? Don't flash on my freaking face. It's a list. Damn it. I could easily do this because we are taking a list and brutal force testing, I guess. it still didn't made 5 of them. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Let's see. In times like these, after seeing all the time wasted, I will raise my hands and say I gave up. Screw this, I gave up. Screw this, I gave up. Screw this, I gave up. I really gave up. Screw this. Let's start from 0. Even though one step left, but this is freaking confusing and I don't accept it and I don't like it and I don't want it in my code. There's a lot of weird things in this code. For example, what the hell is this? Am I even using it? This is from the old system. It just doesn't make sense. Yes, flash on my fucking face. I need to calm down sometimes. So if the value is 0, I can just fucking accept it, damn it. The minimum is 0 and the max form text -1. So if I say there is 1 frame, the maximum will 0. If I say the maximum frame is 0, that's why. If the max frame is 0, then it turns into 1, and this one is, because it's 1, it will be 0. The maximum is 0 and minimum is 0. Fixed. Okay. So let's do any change that's related to this idiot. And let's close the stupid tabs that we are not using. So every time I scroll, I know where is the end. So this one is using the timber count, and if we say we have 1 frame, then the maximum is 1 frame -1. If we say 2 frame, the first number is 0, so we always decrease 1 from the maximum, from the count. So if I say there is, damn it, now this is a little bit more confusing, but I believe it is just this. So if I say we have one frame from 0, it will start from 0 and it will take it. 1 is less than 1, not correct, and it will leave, which is the correct case. So the maximum, I believe this one can equal to the maximum. And here's the accessory where we add the frames. So in here, if the max form is 1, we start from 0 at first. So this is the first thing we need to change. And then if we say the maximum is 1, it means we have only one frame and it starts from 0. So this is only strictly less than the number. If we have an accessory, we are not dealing with the animated particle. We need to make sure that we're sending the numbers. So this one and this one. And this is a list. And the constructor will take care of the rest. When did I fix this? Maybe I didn't fix it before and it stayed as it is. And I believe the numbers are the same, but it won't hurt anyone if I checked. And I believe that's it. We close the tabs that we are not dealing with to make it easier to scroll. Yeah, 3,500 lines. Congratulations. So let's test this after consuming 20 minutes on only the 0 problem thing. This one should be 44 or something. Well, welcome back everyone. Apparently my OBS just crashed for some reason and I have no clue. Um, so I was trying to see what's going on here. Oh, this one still hasn't been fixed. So let's fix that. Hopefully, I won't have to deal with the problem anymore and start working on the next step for the data integrity, because this data integrity stuff has been delayed thanks for my incomplete work. So if I click on 2, all of these are saved correctly, except this one. I didn't change it to 1, did I? Something is funny going on here. Oh, I know why. Because in the Jesus. Because when I load them, I load the 0 one, number 1 I mean, instead of number 0. And there's something that bugs me. When I save, flash on my face and just, oh weird. It doesn't reinitialize after I save. So let's do that. So whenever the save is clicked, and this one is successfully worked, or this one worked, or this one worked, whoops, oh okay. So let's go to animation, add a, let's add 3 this time, and this one is 2 of 2, and this one 3 3, and let's add b. I just noticed when the initialize occur, it doesn't remove the name too. This one have 5, and only number 3 has values. So let's save these values like this. Save, and when I click on A, change this. When I click on B, only number 3 has values. When I click on A, let's change it to a shield, and it has 6 frames. So when I click on A, it should have 6 frames, and it became a shield. Now we need to program delete, and hopefully I will do this in 30 minutes. But before that, let's make walker as an accessory. that he's a one-hand weapon, as a size of 3244. Why it doesn't change the weird? It doesn't change the drawing, the view. What's wrong with that? Anyhow, I'll check for that later. But for now, it doesn't even load it correctly. So what's going on? We need to change this function into the find thing. I believe this is the issue. When I click on here, nope, nothing happened. Oh wow, this hurts a lot. Why this thing is... I didn't need to do this twice. And here's the... So it only load the tracker? What the hell? It doesn't load anything. It's kind of funny. Show you how much rush. So this is redundant. I can delete it. And this one, it seems worked. So this one should load it Walker. Yep. So it seems it saved the data. And it has one frame only. Didn't I add 3? Oh, here they are. So it saved the data. But it doesn't load them correctly. So the problem is with loading the data for this guy. So let's remove this one. What have I freaking done? I don't know what did I click on. It just... So this guy only load the tracks in the Timbery one, and it doesn't even load the crab. It doesn't load anything. So I could make a function, a separate function to load the data from here. So every time I call this one or this one or this one, it load the data. But let me be honest, I feel dizzy a little bit for a second. Let me fix my head for a second. It's only 3,000 line and it's just killing me. I mean, I don't believe it. When I was younger, I worked on more than 10,000 lines of crap, and I was happily working without any sign of being tired or whatever. I was just coding and coding. But this thing is wearing me off damn in harshly. I mean, I always considered myself good in programming, and hopefully this will improve it somehow, but I don't see that now. If this is make me feel tired, then this is worrisome somehow. So let's see. So this guy, whenever I select him and he changed this one, he should call a function. The same function that's called here. So I don't even need to call this code, and instead it just, the whole code in here just will be called somehow. So let's make a name. Um, hmm. I don't know. Accessory GUI AP4 update. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Something. So maybe I should send the size and in here and this here and this, excuse me, I almost felt like I'm going to sneeze, but I didn't. Weird. Here, just after the selecting index change. So actually I can replace this with 1, but whatever, or 0. And I believe even this guy can come here. And you remind me of something. I need to change the name. Flash on my face, flash on my face. It's funny, whenever I wait for it and anticipate it, it doesn't. It doesn't. I forgot the name. Accessory name. It doesn't flash on my fucking face. That was freaking fucking in the same word. It came out wrong. I shouldn't use the F word a lot, seriously. My family might get surprised. And even my friends, especially not the close ones. If they see me using the F word too much, I believe it's wrong to abuse the word. Even to use it. Some people get upset, but not just because of that, just the word exactly. So I'm trying to replace it with freaking instead of FU, but hey, I didn't mean that. Don't take that. Jesus. See? It can cause troubles. And yes, saying Jesus is almost like because I lived my last 6 years with my American friends and I took it as a habit. And this is kind of surprising. I mean, Arabic, I would never say it. I would say other words, but because I'm talking in English, it's kind of awkward. And some people might think he became a Christian or he get affected by Christianity or something, and get the wrong ideas. But what to do? What to do? If they are logical enough, aka programmers, no, aka doesn't fit in here. Oh well. Actually, it does if you think about it. Logical creatures, also known as programmers. God. Where were we? I completely forgot and lost my track. Because I was bullshitting myself with all kind of crazy things. So whenever I update the GUI and fill the GUI components with the data, it should call a function, and this function, it already selected the site, already loaded the temporary accessory forms, so we need to do several things. We can steal them from here. It does do the view update. Then why it didn't work? And it even gave it the side, but it didn't give it the side, it just gave it a random number. Well, it is 0, whatever. So the first thing we need to know is the L type, the layer type. So it is temp AB4 accessory type. And what is this? The second thing we need to know is the size. The third thing we need to know is the height. And we should load these manually, unfortunately. Now we need to know the side, which is AB4 side, and then we need to load the first one, And now we need to know the form set x to a string. So we load this, copy this I mean, and then we need to check y, and then copy it, change the f from forum to center, and here what next? The max forum is the last one, I believe. And this is equal to it's equal to this guy. Get count. So what is this guy? This is the forums inside the side of 0. Yeah, count. No. This is a list of accessory. Oh no, this one. Get count. I'll set count. I'll count. Count. Of course, it's a number, so. So we use the same function whenever this stupid flash in my face. No? Okay. So in here, I don't know why this thing didn't work. This thing should work, to be honest, but I have no clue why it didn't. Maybe I should check for the TimBA4. TimAP4, I mean. But only one way I deal with testing. Brutal force. So, as you can see, can I ask myself a question? How the hell did this thing get the maximum of -1? So the reinitialize from this guy get called, and for some reason I see. So the count is 0. That means it didn't have any frame. I see. So we need to check if this one is 0, then just ignore this. Or if this one is greater than 0, then it do this. Alright. So let's give it a size of 22. I don't know why it doesn't change the side. And position of 10. And the center of 5. And frame of 2. Add. So whenever I click on this, it should load it. The size didn't get loaded or didn't get saved. I'm not sure which case it was. So let's go back to the wrong function, or the wrong section I mean, and take a look on the GUI updater, and it was this one. There's a huge percentage that didn't get saved. Yeah, it didn't get saved. So let's go and see on add, the add function, why didn't it save? I didn't mention anything. Yeah, it didn't save in here. So let's add that. So here's the type, and here's the how many forms. To initialize the list and add the numbers. So it didn't change the size. I forgot what the name was. Frame size width 8@4, and the same thing with height. So let's add a new one. So when I click on one, it saved the size. This thing, I don't know what's wrong with it. It didn't load the maximum, so let's go and fix that. My youngest brother told me that they made the new game Doom, the new Doom 5, or I don't know. It should be no Doom 4. There were no Doom 5. There's Quake 4, but not Doom 4. They made the game engine available, and it seems very powerful and very easy to use. It made me think about one of my instructors, Armstrong. He has a PhD in game design and stuff. He was so confused when I told him I want to make a game engine. And I know exactly why he was confused. Why am I redoing all of this crap? And already very strong companies made these things available. You can save a lot of effort, time, and money. And use these and buy a license and make your own games on them. But, oh well. According to my youngest brother, he says someone remade Harvest Moon on that engine. I was like, and it's fully 3D, of course, and everything, and the graphics is unbelievably amazing. I saw Doom, the new Doom game. I was going to call it Doom 4, and I saw the graphics. It's just unbelievable. I still get amazed by the graphics of games made in 2007 and 2006. So never mind me about that. So let's see the tracker. I didn't mention the tracker in here. So let's steal the name from somewhere. So it should be this one. So if the count is 1, the maximum should be 0. So we should take 1 out of it. So let's test this for the last time. So let's take the size of 11 of 2 frames. And in the second one, should I change the type? No, the type shouldn't be changed. Confusing. It shouldn't be changed. Yeah, it shouldn't be changed. I need to unify that. So I shouldn't have. Actually, it will be unified. You'll see why. Because it's loading from the same variable. But whenever I select this, even if it doesn't exist, it should load this one. But the size can be changed, which doesn't make a lot of sense. How many forms does it have? Forms, I mean. So if I select 1, it became 2 hand weapons because it saved the same variable. It doesn't matter. Oh, it saved the same forms too. Wait, what the hell? Oh, this is. Oh, it doesn't load it correctly in here. Interesting. So we will take a look on that. But the size is unified too. Great. Do I want the size? Yeah, I want the size to be unified, silly me. So the size and the type should be unified, but the maximum forms is not. And there is a reason. Imagine if you have fake 3D character and you have a gun, shoulder guns, or a weapon that should appear on his back. If the character is facing the camera, looking at the face of the camera, looking at you, the player, the weapon on his back shouldn't appear. So maybe you don't need all the forms. So if there was a small knife or a dagger connected to the belt on his back, it only appeared when he give you his ass, when he's looking on the opposite side of the screen. So when he give you his ass, you can see the dagger. When he give you his side, you can see the dagger on the back. But when he's looking at you, you can see it. So the number of forms, how many form that you want to throw the dagger is different. Unfortunately, I'm not an artist, so I cannot bring a paint program and show you what I'm talking about and make it clear in a smooth way. So I apologize. But when I get examples, I can show that. So this thing seems is working. Oh, it didn't reinitialize when I clicked on this. Maybe I wanted to keep the data so I don't lose it. I don't know. Weird. A lot of issues. A lot of issues. Do I want to fix this? There's only 2 minutes and I need to go over something else. I mean, God. Why? Just why? How did that happen? Yeah, I didn't add the key, I added the value by mistake. So if I say Walker, and I select this and select this, it's fixed. It only adds the size that I add forms to. And with this we end part 14 or 15 or something, I forgot. I didn't count, sorry. So see you in the next part. In the next part, hopefully I will do this between the breaks. In the next part, we will work on delete. Of course, I don't know if I want to delete the sides, but I should be able to delete the sides from the AP, the Timber AP. And if I delete all the sides from the Timber AP, then it delete all the info from the animated particle. Unbelievable.